Hi, this is Shelby Morrison, music historian, resident rebel girl, and VP of Curatorial Operations at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You're listening to Into the Vault, a mini podcast within a podcast where I get to nerd out about an artifact inspired by Kathleen Hanna's conversation in the main podcast, Music Makes Us. Our guests close out the show by playing a guessing game with Kathleen, where they're given clues about some of the key artifacts in our collection, particularly pieces we know that the guest will be really excited about. Our previous guest on the podcast, 2014 inductee Nancy Wilson of Heart, had a lot of fun working through the clues on this particular artifact, a 1999 Gibson J200 signature model, noting the designs and the size to help decode just who it belonged to.
Oh, that's a beautiful Gibson Dove jumbo guitar, acoustic guitar, with lots of weather on it. Yeah, it's got a flower pattern akin to the dove, but I would guess that would be tortoiseshell pickguard before they banned actual tortoiseshell pickguards. This artist got her big break singing backup for Michael Jackson's Bad World Tour in 1987. This guitar was used in the music video for the lead single off her fourth album, Sheryl Crow. She's pretty burly to play a big jumbo like that. I gotta just give her some credit. But I knew that she had country, affectations at least. Yeah. Wow, Sheryl Crow.
The clue gave it away. Sheryl Crow played this 1999 Gibson J200 signature model guitar in the music video for Soak Up the Sun. The song reached number 1 on the Billboard Adult Alternative and Adult Pop Airplay charts. And fun fact, the song features guest vocals from Liz Phair, another artist featured in our Revolutionary Women in Music exhibit. Nancy's right. The J200 is known for its large size. Plus, it has a rich sound and a recognizable style. This artifact was used specifically for the Soak Up the Sun music video, but Sheryl's go-to guitar for playing and writing is actually a Gibson Country Western Supreme, which she bought in 1991 before even releasing her first album. You can hear the Gibson on many of her songs, including her 1993 hit, Strong Enough. She jokingly calls this guitar her moneymaker because almost every song she's written that has made her money was on this instrument. In fact, she loves this model so much that in 1999, she actually collaborated with Gibson to release the Sheryl Crow Country Western Supreme. This model is a nearly identical replica of Crow's prized 1962 Gibson Country and Western guitar. Naturally, creating the replica required Sheryl to send Gibson her very own guitar so that the master luthier Ren Ferguson could study it from headstock to end pin and take detailed measurements and digital photographs, recording every single detail, right down to the label inside. The cosmetics had to be right, but the quality of the sound was equally as important, so a lot of effort was put into duplicating the guitar's signature sound. After a bit of nail-biting, a prototype was created that impressed Crow so much, she signed off on the entire run. Surprisingly, guitar was not Sheryl's first instrument. While growing up, she played piano and was inspired by some of the greats, Carole King, Elton John, and James Taylor. But she has said that at a certain point, she just wanted to rock out, so she taught herself to play guitar. The first song she ever learned to play was Wild World by 2014 inductee Cat Stevens. And then she moved on to other songs she loved, even exploring alternate tunings to learn some Joni Mitchell songs. This exploratory method was really impactful on her because even today, her advice for up-and-coming songwriters is dig into the people who inspire you and learn their music. But back to the artifact at hand. Soak Up the Sun, the first single from Sheryl Crow's fourth album, Come On, Come On, was written with a playful irony. She and co-writer Jeff Trott were frustrated and fed up with the over-the-top, blinged-out music industry that favored extravagance while ignoring the weight of the world. Sheryl has described the song as sardonic, saying that it was hard to see so many artists writing about money, when there were very real problems like climate change looming over us. Put in that context, the line, "I'm gonna soak up the sun before it goes out on me," has a whole new meaning.
Gonna soak up the sun before it goes out on me.
By the time she wrote the song, Sheryl had actually been a part of the music industry for quite some time. Her big break came in 1987, singing backup for Michael Jackson's Bad World Tour. From there, she became a session musician, providing backing vocals for Stevie Wonder, Belinda Carlisle, and Don Henley, while simultaneously writing songs for Celine Dion, Tina Turner, and Winona Judd. In 1993, Crow released her debut album, Tuesday Night Music Club, now a revered classic for which she received 3 of her 9 Grammys, including Record of the Year for All I Wanna Do. Crow produced and played several of the instruments on her 1996 self-titled sophomore album, which was another commercial hit and won 2 additional Grammys. Her success continued into the 2000s with Come On, Come On, Wildflower, and Detours. Like a true rock star, she's kept some pretty amazing company. She's collaborated with some of the biggest names in rock and country music: Keith Richards, Prince, Johnny Cash, and Loretta Lynn, to name a few, drawing a who's who of artists to work on her 2019 album, Threads. The supergroup-level collaborations Crow created between veteran and younger artists culminates in an album that encapsulates her spiritual, political, and musical worldviews. The vast catalog of this versatile superstar earns Sheryl Crow the title given to her by country singer-songwriter Chris Stapleton, one of the best that we've ever had and may ever have. She also inspires some of the biggest new artists of today. Previous Music Makes Us guest Olivia Rodrigo has performed with Sheryl at the famed Bluebird Cafe in Nashville during the Guts Tour, and of course at the 2023 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Indie darlings Boy Genius released the song Not Strong Enough on their debut record, clearly inspired by Crow's hit Strong Enough. The reverberations of Sheryl's career are clearly still felt in the industry as she supports other female singer-songwriters. Speaking of musical connections, Sheryl and Nancy actually have a great one. They toured together back in 2019 on Heart's reunion tour. Sheryl opened for the band on select dates, and on other dates, 2015 inductee Joan Jett opened. What a kick-ass lineup. The badassery doesn't stop there. During the St. Louis concert, Sheryl called out the tour's promoter for originally claiming, "You can't just have women on the stage or else men won't come to the show." She continued to point out that was wrong, referencing their own packed Hollywood Bowl show with about 40% of the audience being men. Kathleen and Nancy both clearly admire Sheryl Crow's writing prowess, with Nancy even joking that she wishes she wrote a song like Sheryl Crow's hit, Strong Enough.
Just try and love me if you can. Are you strong enough to be my man?
For them, its lyrics represent an open and honest plea for a partner to be confident in their ability to handle a complex, intricate woman like herself in more emotionally intelligent ways than just knight in shining armor strength. For me, this part of their conversation is just another amazing example of the mutual appreciation at the core of Music Makes Us. Artists admiring artists, no matter their trajectory or seniority in the industry. Sheryl Crow's voice is forever woven into the tapestry of American music. Through her powerhouse solo performances, collaborations with industry icons, and early session musician work, Crow's influence reverberates through 1990s rock, pop, country, folk, blues, and the work of countless singer-songwriters. We're thrilled to have welcomed her into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a 2023 inductee and to feature artifacts like this custom Gibson guitar inside our Legends exhibit. Come on by to see exhibits on our newest inductees, on revolutionary women, the music of Saturday Night Live, and more. This has been Into the Vault with me, Shelby Morrison. This was produced by Morgan Flannery, Jocelyn Gonzalez, Yurila Sordo, Risa Gerke, and Melanie Wiggins. Tune in next week for another revolutionary interview on Music Makes Us.